I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. But anyway, sayonara, future state. We didn't particularly like you that much, and our lives would be better if
Hate
you
to
weren't
see you
there.
here. Love to watch you go.
And moving on to DC's next endeavor, Infinite Frontier. So, before we even start, the entirety of Infinite Frontier was leaked, and it is one for
I got a hold of it. Well, I didn't get a hold of the book, but I got a hold of the leaks, and we did them on this show.
Yeah, we talked about them, and well, we saved ourselves by saying allegedly because we didn't know until the actual Infinite Frontier would come out if these were actually true. It's safe to say yes, everything that was in the leaks was true. 100% everything in the leaks for Infinite Frontier number 0 happened in Infinite Frontier number 0.
Yep.
So you want to talk about the overall thing with what Infinite Frontier is? It being just a promo for what they're coming.
So Infinite Frontier is kind of DC Nation number 0, but $6 and not as good.
It's essentially DC Universe Rebirth number 1, but $6. Did remember that?
You remember like a good thing that happened? We don't get those anymore.
Yeah, remember when DC was like, yeah, we're gonna release everything at $2.99.
Remember when we were consumer friendly? We don't.
We don't. But no, yeah, Infinite Frontier number 0 is essentially just a promo for like
the various plot points happening. It's either that or it's its own numbers, or it's those issues number, or it's those books number 0s.
Yeah, essentially, like it's starting various different plot lines, even also hinting at future stuff, like with like the Birds of Prey. Like it's very much hinted they're doing Birds of Prey again, or Batgirls again. Because Huntress and Oracle are working with Stephanie and Cass.
I honestly just assumed that was meant to be like
just a nod.
Either a nod or like a status quo in form, rather than
Huntress makes a certain line about birds, and like
I think it's just a reference to their time in the Birds of Prey during Rebirth.
Okay, maybe, yeah. Oh, tell that to news articles. I already saw one that's saying, look, they're hinting at a Batgirls series. Whatever. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's DC.
Isn't that just Tech Comics or? No, wait. Tech Comics is now Tamaki. So
yeah,
I lied.
All right, so we'll start it off with there is a
overarching story. Yeah.
Yeah. So continuing off from the end of Death Metal, Wonder Woman has ascended. She now oversees the universe, like making sure that everything is actually properly back together as it's supposed to be. But she's worried about the so-called like cost of this.
I gotta say, looking at the new Wonder Woman costume, not the one at the end, but like this one where she's in the middle of the multiverse.
Yeah,
they really thought Wonder Woman 84 was gonna be a hit, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. yeah, they did. And then suddenly she is met with the quintessence. So what was it? Highfather, one of the Guardians of the Universe, Spectre, Phantom Stranger, and Hera. Yeah, I think it's Hera. Yeah. They meet with her and they decide, well, you've done all this good stuff. We want you to join us and
join our pantheon.
Join our pantheon, oversee the universe. And Wonder Woman was like, no, I don't really want to do that. But before I take your offer, Spectre, accompany me. We'll see what the DC universe is like now, and see if this so-called cost appears somewhere.
Why is Spectre so tall?
I mean, he can change his form.
I know, it just looked really weird. Like when I thought it was a perspective thing, but then I realized he was touching her shoulder, and I'm like, wait a minute, and why is he so tall?
He needs to be the tallest. It's Spectre. He's overcompensating. So
his giant cloak isn't a giant cock.
So basically, it's just going through showing promos for everything. We start off with
Bendis League.
Bendis League with Shazam.
Bendis the writer? Okay, can I just be... Okay, so we talked about this off stream with Corrupt, and I knew there had to be something out of context for Rich the Leech to make an article about it. I was right.
Yeah.
It was just a name that dumbass civilians give him.
Yeah, so despite the fact he's known as Black Adam for like ages, he's never been known by any other name aside from like his real name. But people hardly use his real name; they just call him Black Adam. So like suddenly they're just like, he's Shazam.
Hey Chris,
What?
Shazam? More like Shazaz stupid.
It's dumb. It's a dumb name. And it's Bendis, so of course he was gonna go.
Also, why do half the iPhones not have home buttons?
I guess.
Or cameras.
I guess David Marquez. Marquez did the art, did he? Yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird because Marquez's art is incredibly detailed.
Yeah, I'm looking. I've got the pages up here now. I'm looking at them now. Yeah, like only the main one in the middle has the proper home button. The others,
or like a camera. The other one just has like a speaker.
Yeah. But yeah, so the first one is Superman arrives on the scene just after Shazam, Black Adam, saved people, and she's like, maybe there's good in Black Adam after all. Hinting.
This is like the 50th. This is the 50th time we've done this story arc.
Yeah, it's not a particularly new story arc of Black Adam being a good guy. He's always been
or Superman seeing good in him or someone.
I mean, Black Adam has always been someone that's always been like anti-villain, villain, teetering. Then we go over to Gotham.
Also, real quick, I just noticed that Spectre calls Superman Kal-El. His name is Clark, you dumb bitch. I shouldn't be this mad about that, but
I don't blame you because
I need to be mad about something.
I don't blame you because people always use that, like the whole Kal-El, or they always try to say that Krypton is his home. No, it's Earth. His name is Clark.
Shut the fuck up. It's not Krypton.
But moving on, we go into Gotham where Joker decided to game end Bane. Yeah. Bane is dead. A middle finger to King, which I'm okay with. But
real quick, doesn't the Joker toxin doesn't the Venom negate Joker toxin?
Do you expect Tinian to remember that?
Yes.
But how else are we gonna
He wasn't big.
How else are we gonna kill Bane?
He wasn't big enough for this.
Ugh. Shut up. Moving on, as we talked about earlier, the whole Oracle Huntress stuff. I'm liking Huntress's new style.
I like this design, yeah.
I like Huntress's new design. Actually, while we're going through this, I'll screen share it. There we go. So, moving forward. Next Batman stuff I don't care about with Grifter, who I also don't care about. Moving on.
I do have to say, I do. Okay, so I said it before the stream started. I'm going to reiterate my point that I like the way Tinian writes these characters, but I don't give a shit about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I like the page where Bruce is swinging across the city. He's like, I'm on my way. I like the way he writes Batman.
Yeah.
But I just don't give a shit about the plot.
Yeah. So then we move on to the Wonder Woman stuff. All the group of Amazonians are just fighting each other to determine who's going to be the new Wonder Woman. Because, like, I guess after just Diana dies... Here's what I don't get. Like, they're all, like, jerking themselves up about, like, Themyscira is perfect. Why do we want to go to man's world? And now they're all suddenly fighting over the responsibility to do it. Yeah. Why? Why don't you just stay on your island? Exactly. Which ends with Hippolyta deciding, Nubia, you will take over in my place because I'm going to take over Diana's place and venture out into man's world. No, becoming Wonder Woman, setting up her joining the Justice League. Then we come to the Yara Flor stuff where Nubia mentions, like, what about the Amazon of Brazil? Yara Flor. So, setting up her stuff. Amazonians are looking for her. Then we come to Alan Scott coming out.
Oh wait, wait? You didn't talk about Yara.
I did talk about Yara a bit.
We did. Okay. There's not a whole lot there. It's just like 3 panels of sign language, and then a big double-page spread of her
two
leaving.
People who I guess are also Amazonians trailing her.
I think so.
Yeah.
Either that or they're CIA agents meant to destabilize the nation.
Yes. So now we come to Alan Scott coming out to his kids, which
This has big Iceman energy.
it does have big Iceman energy. Where's Jean Grey? Is Jean Grey just in the background, just like
she goes, Alan Scott, you are gay.
what? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I read your mind. Which we talked.
There's there's that page before Alan says I'm gay, where Jade's going, "What's going on?" And that's just the panel in X-Men where Bobby asks, "What's happening?" It's the same page.
Oh god. But like, okay, fine. Alan's also into dudes, but like they make it out that he is just gay. But they also
I think it's like he likes women, but he's more into men. I think that's the takeaway from this, is that he genuinely loved the women he married, but
so bi with a preference.
Yes.
So just make him bi.
That doesn't have the I don't want to say social credits, because that makes it sound like fucking Chinese communism shit. It doesn't have the impact, the verbal impact that gay does.
That's true. Like, whatever. It's not like they're gonna do. It's not like they're gonna do. They're not gonna do anything with the J saying anyway. I mean, remember the whole like, look, the JSA's coming. Doesn't
Brian Hitch have a thing now?
I don't know. Is it something to do with the JSA?
It's gonna be the Ultimates again.
Ultimates. Just, oh,
I do wish it would have been hilarious if I mentioned this earlier before the stream started, but it would have been hilarious if Jade, when Alan told her he's gay, it's like, well, I'm glad you stayed in the closet long enough for me. That would have been horrible, but it would have been equally as funny.
Yeah. Whatever. Alan's gay, I guess.
Good for them. It's one of those things that I'm not gonna like scream in joy, but it's like I never had a really particularly big attachment to Alan, so it doesn't really.
I just think it's just pointless. Like, what does this add to the character? Unless it's just a thing. It's like, okay,
Earth 2.
Yeah. Hey, guys, remember New 52 Earth 2? Just make him bi. I mean, he said he loved those women, but he also loves men. So, whatever. Moving on. Teen Titans Academy. I could not give a shit.
They're on a boat. They're going to the. There's not even any Teen Titans in this book. It's just
people going to Teen
Titans. They're there, but it's like silhouettes.
Yeah. And then look guys, Red X. Remember he was in Future State, now he's here as well. I don't care.
I want to point out that Titan's Tower will never look dumb and structurally unstable.
Yeah. Guys, it's a T.
It always looks like it's gonna fall over. Guys, it's a T, isn't it great?
Isn't it poetic?
Then again, there are wings on ships, so
yeah, that's
fuck
true.
it, whatever.
And then we come to Superboy, and Spectre pretty much saying, "Yeah, watch out for him. He's gonna become a fucking tyrant." And as we said before,
and then John immediately proves him wrong.
And then John immediately proves him wrong by being kind, and as we said before when we talked about the leaks, Spectre would have been right if he said John would be a massive idiot in the future.
I don't know why they want Superman to be a tyrant. Like they're really trying to push like Injustice Superman onto like all Superman characters
when no one really cares. And
yeah.
Injustice had its thing. Leave it be.
It didn't even have its thing. It wasn't even good.
Yep. Then we move on. Just Green Arrow, Black Canary stuff. Them getting back together
They're fucking.
again. Then we get the reveal Roy is actually alive. How? Multiverse stuff.
Fuck you.
And he's just doing stuff. Okay.
Give him his daughter back, and then we'll call it.
Yeah, pretty much. Stargirl. Who cares? Honestly.
I actually like this bit.
It's fine, but like, aside from Jeff Johns, who really cares about Stargirl?
Not his sister. I don't want to say it.
Okay.
You know what did fucking rustle my jimmies?
What?
They show a panel of the 7 soldiers of victory, but there's 8 of them on the panel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I guess that is the joke. That despite being the 7 soldiers, there's always 8 of them.
Yeah, that could be. Or you could, or someone could be like, well, Stars and Stripes would count as just one team. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't know. It just
I
guess pissed me off.
But yeah, Stargirl stuff, hinting at some 7 Soldiers of Victory stuff. Okay. Because she's getting a one-shot. I love how this is all just the Stargirl stuff is just a teaser for a single issue.
It's the spring break special.
Yep. And then we come back to the Batman stuff. Hinting, I don't care about Clown Hunter or Ghostmaker. Mahoney, the guard that discovered Bane was dead, tries to save the nurses because they're trying to use oxygen to save themselves from Joker toxin, Joker gas. But there's the...
Why would you put yourself... Like... Do not see the obvious fire?
Probably not.
There's a little... How? It's right there!
Story. But Mahoney saves them, explosion goes off, Mahoney's injured, and Quill actually brought this up. And I'm agreeing with him. I think Mahoney is actually Peacekeeper. From Future State.
From Dark Detective.
Yeah, the one that killed Bruce Wayne. Which actually would... I don't know, it would kind of make sense, but the thing is, like... Why would he hold a grudge against Batman so much?
Because Batman didn't save him.
Even though, like, just this little dialogue doesn't imply, like, you didn't save me in time. How could you?
Okay, this is the same not the same writer, but this is the same book where fucking a guy gets shot and he does an anti-vigilante crusade because he's upset that
he got shot.
They didn't keep him from losing his eye.
Yeah. Oh, and then you have the police acting dumb. It's just like they're there because
Batman, hands up! We know that you didn't blow up the Arkham Asylum, but hands up anyways.
They're there because of what's going on at Arkham Asylum, but they decide, wait, fuck, vigilante law, Batman, stay where you are.
We're gonna kill you before we go into this burning building.
And then we got Scarecrow in his ugly looking new outfit.
His Bloodhound from Apex Legends outfit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm calling it now.
Yeah, pretty much. And then also the Saint talks about the magistrate, so I'm guessing that's also...
I assume he's the magistrate,
or at least create.
Oh yeah,
it, yeah.
I do like the idea. So he says like, no, Simon Saint, they're not scared enough, but they will be. I like the implication like my toxins only work 30% of the time. And then he survives everything and tends with Bane's cousin.
Yep. Then we got the Green Lantern stuff with John and Simon and Teen Lantern trying to figure out how she got that, why she has the power gauntlet. Then we come to the Flash stuff. So Barry's working with President Obama.
Super Obama, yeah.
Super Obama. And he's been given the offer to work with them more permanently as part of the Justice Incarnate, looking over the new multiverse as it is, because now it's like everything exists now. Calls Wally over, is like, Wally, I want you to be the Flash on Earth. Like, I know you're going through your whole redemption stuff, whatever, but I trust you to be the Flash now.
The Flash.
Which we also said in our and when we talked about the leaks, we're actually fine with it. This is actually a good way of having only one Flash
Barry
at a time.
stick around, but give it back to Barry.
Meaning Wally.
Did my brain give out?
He said,
yes.
Have Barry stick around and give it back to Barry. Wally,
That's what I meant.
Wally, I'm calling you here to tell you that I am still the Flash.
Well, why the fuck did you call me here? Because I thought it was funny. Bye.
Bye. But no, we're fine with this.
By the way, I'm still in Justice League. You can't have that back.
Yeah. So unless Bendis decided to fucking ignore continuity again, like we're fine with this. You know, have Barry off doing multiverse stuff, because honestly, like, it gets old with Barry doing like, oh, something in the past happened and it's all because of Barry. It's all Barry's fault that this thing happened. Time travel, whatever. Just have him go piss off and do multiverse stuff, and then keep Wally here and redeem his character, because we all know he's been through hell. He needs it.
And now we've got this giant splash page of Wonder Woman walking and talk. This is like the equivalent of a CW show going into a concrete hallway and having a cry.
Yeah, just like hinting at like everything else. So you got like Shazam, Deathstroke, like Aquaman and his family.
I did like that. I did like the Aquaman bit. Finally.
Yeah, and Green Lantern. So it looks like Jess just is swapping over for John, and she's gonna stick with the Kyle, Hal, and Guy. But I don't know.
So I guess this is I guess this panel's where all the Lantern people give a fuck about went to.
Yeah. Then you have John Cena with Amanda Waller.
You got blue and gold. I guess if we're getting a new Blue Beetle Booster Gold title, I'm good with that.
Yeah, you have the whole
Swamp Thing,
Supergirl,
Supergirl, War Crime Incarnate.
We'll talk about that afterwards. Yeah, Teen Titans, Justice League, Dark stuff. Lobo and his daughter, Justice and Legion.
Justice Legion.
The thing that's not going to last at all, because they tried that before and it didn't work. They tried that with former villains being on the Justice League before, and the only one that stuck was Lex Luthor. Captain Cold was just like, okay, I'm going. Bye. I'ma head out. Yep, but it all ends with Wonder Woman saying she's not going to join the contestants, and
she turns into Lady Sif.
She turns into Lady Sif. She cosplays as Lady Sif. I'm guessing everyone in DC is deciding just to cosplay as someone from Marvel. I mean, remember when Darkseid cosplays as Ronan the Accuser?
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Not really.
And then now we're in an infinite frontier. We have this huge splash page everywhere. And just Hippolyta,
all the heroes posing, and then just Hippolyta's just standing there in the background.
Yeah, just Hippolyta in the background and just standing like, yes, I am here. I am doing stuff too. Thank you.
I wish Jason would go back to his not Mortal Kombat costume.
Oh, it's Jason.
Looks fucking dumb.
Why is Jason still in his fucking edgelord outfit? Ugh. See, you got Dick back in his Nightwing stuff. Put Jason back. You don't have to just him suddenly look. He's got his hair's fully grown back now. You can keep it shaved, whatever. But like, give him his proper outfit back.
Give him a fucking beard or whatever.
Yeah. Bring the Outlaws back properly.
Nah.
Then we come to...
just get ruined again.
Then we come to the epilogue, where the contestants are talking about Earth Omega. It's a place that is a prison, which we actually saw in Future State Justice League. It was at least a prison for the White Martians. Also,
Romita Jr.'s back, and I hate it.
Yeah, so they decided we need to end it off with a bang, and decided, yeah, let's put John Romita Jr. on it. The contestants talk about it, and it's like, hey, it's a place where even gods, and then someone says die, and then they all die.
He fucking stabs in the back of the head with shadows.
He just kills them all, and it's revealed to be Darkseid. And
with a rock condom body.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's obviously like, okay, he's got gloves and like boots on, but like, is everything else he's wearing clothes, or is that just him naked and he's flat as a Ken doll? Ugh. And yeah, I said before
His dong retracts inside of him until he needs it.
I said before the stream, like, you would think with the blocky design that John Romita Jr. does, it would work with this. It would work with at least Darkseid, but no, it still looks terrible.
His ink is shit.
Well, who did the? I don't think he did.
Let me go look at the inks, because this doesn't look like his usual inks. It's Klaus Janson. That explains why it looks shit.
His regular partner in crime nowadays.
There's that guy Mark Morales. He does Romita Jr. inks on Twitter, and they look way better than Klaus Janssen's. I was about to repeat myself. That Klaus Janson is why Romita Jr. probably looks so shit.
Oh, I'm guessing Alex Sinclair wasn't available. He's also a frequent Romita Jr. collaborator. I'm guessing, yeah. I'm guessing Mark and Alex were unavailable. And it's like, Klaus, get over here.
You're up, buddy. You're up, bucko.
Oh boy, time to make this look like shit.
Oh no.
But what were your overall thoughts on Infinite Frontier #0?
I'll give it a B minus, or a solid B. I honestly, there's a lot of things that I really liked, mostly art related, but a lot of things I didn't really like either.
Story related.
Yeah. So I like that Wally's the Flash again, and they're still giving Barry something to do.
Yeah, they're not just like, okay, Barry, you're just gonna die again, metaphorically.
Back to the crisis machine you go.
You just see Cena, Barry just like, fuck, gonna run again.
My skeleton!
Just suddenly appears in front of Batman again for no reason at all.
Batman! I like the idea of Hippolyta being Wonder Woman, even if it like makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
it's a neat idea. Instead of like, it's like the reverse legacy passed down from family.
Yeah, give it back. Give it to some.
Give it back to your mom.
Yeah.
It's like in Spider-Girl, Mayday has to give the suit back to Peter. It's like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. But you need to be Spider-Man.
The Bane shit's stupid. The Arkham stuff is fucking dumb. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't particularly care. I've already said before.
I don't care that
continuing. I'm not continuing Tinian, man. So, not that it's bad.
I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck Bane got afflicted by Joker toxin, even though he has venom all over him.
I guess they just kind of forgot, so they could so they could kill Bane as a big FU to Tom King.
It was a big win for you.
For you.
I like a lot of the new designs. Like that's probably a controversial take, but I love the new Huntress look. I like the little we saw of Cass and Steph's costumes. I like the stuff that we've seen from Marquez for the Justice League. Design-wise, a lot of this stuff looks fairly solid.
Yeah, aside from Jason still looking like an edgelord.
Yeah, I did like Diana's, as much as derivative as it is of Lady Sif. I did like Diana's new look.
Yeah, just maybe don't have the hawk design on her torso.
Yeah,
it's a bit off. Like, I know it's usually something that's associated with her, but like it actually like really ruins like the balanced look of it.
Yeah, there's too much silver.
Just, I don't know, add a fucking...
I like the art for the Alan.
Add an eagle head to a fucking tiara or something, whatever. Just don't put a huge one on her torso.
I liked the art for the Teen Titans and the JSA stuff.
Even though you don't care about the Teen Titans stuff.
Yeah, like, it sucks because, like, the art on that stuff is really good. Like, I love Rafa Sandoval. He was on Howlin' Pals, right? Rafa Sandoval?
Yep, and also Flash.
Yeah, so like, why are they putting him on shit
Why are they putting on just Teen Titans? A title that's just going to be rebooted or relaunched again.
in like 12 issues? I give it 12 issues. The
Like
Teen
I think
Titans Academy.
it's launching as Teen Titans Academy, right? Not Teen Titans.
Yeah,
It's going to be.
it's
It's
Teen
just going
Titans
to be.
Academy.
It's going to be relaunched, or it's going to be just renamed back to Teen Titans. But they're just going to
I
keep
didn't
the
give a
status quo.
Oh, I like the Stargirl stuff, even though it's like just a one shot or set up for a one shot that I'm not gonna read.
Yeah, it was fine.
I'm more interested in like the stuff on the double page spread where Diana's walking and talking,
Yeah, the other stuff. Like I'm hopefully
like the like the
hopefully,
Aquaman stuff.
yeah.
The all the Green Lanterns I give a shit about.
Yeah.
The blue and the booster gold stuff.
But my thoughts on Infinite Frontier number 0. Yeah, I would agree. B minus for it. I like the art for the majority. Yeah, mainly the stuff that I was interested in were just the stuff in that double page spread. Like the stuff they haven't even hinted or announced yet. Like if they're doing like a second Green Lantern series, but it's of like Hal, Kyle, Guy, and Jess, I'd pick that up. As long as it had,
Like a new Howlin' Pals.
a new
Howlin'
Howlin'
Pals
Pals,
too.
yeah. As long as it had like a good writer. As long as it's not the writer of the current Green Lanterns, because his Future State one was not that good. It was very, very, very average. As long as they get a good writer with that, I'd pick that up. It's a bit. I'm surprised we didn't see a lot of like Tamaki's stuff here, because it was just Tinian.
I think it's because Tinian was like the centerpiece rather than
Tamaki with Detective.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, but yeah, overall, it's okay.
Oh, and also Infinite Frontier is getting 6 more issues.
Yeah, it's like a 4-month, quarterly series, because the next one isn't coming out till like July, July. Yeah.
Yeah, it says new 6 issues. Hang on, I'll send you the link.
Oh, I
There
got
you
it.
are.
I got it here. It says July 2021.
Yeah, it says new 6-issue summer event by Joshua Williamson and Zermanico begins on June 22nd.
Okay, then why is it saying July 2021?
Wait, where are you seeing that?
Like right at the end of Infinite Frontier number 0, with the to be continued in Infinite Frontier number 1, coming in July 2021.
Fuck.
So is this a completely separate Infinite Frontier?
This is DC Comics, isn't it? This is their website.
Yeah.
This is the DC website. What?
This is the DC website, and this is also a product released by DC Comics. So why'd they give out 2 different dates? Or is it supposed to be something separate? Like here, I'll even show it on stream. Like, I'll zoom into it. No, I don't want to zoom into Darkseid's crotch. No, stay away from there. There, right there. To be continued in Infinite Frontier number 1, coming in July 2021. And then if we go over to the blog that Quill linked me, a new 6-issue miniseries launches on June 22nd.
Is June now July?
Oh, fucking Julius Caesar.
is-
Julius Caesar would not be
time is-
happy about that.
Time is warped and space is bendable.
DC, you want to clarify? I know with the milestone stuff, they're releasing stuff digitally first before like stuff comes out physically. Like the one shot they did, it came out digitally last month, or I think this month, and then April they're doing like the physical version of that or something. So unless it's that where
Who knows?
where the digital comes out in June and then the physical in July. DC fucking confusing us every fucking time we do it. Every time we talk about you, DC, we end up confused. And that's frustrating.
Each publisher has a reason for why they're for why they're frustrating.
DC is just confusion. It's just confusion incarnate.
Marvel's perpetual events. DC is confusion.
Yeah.
Image is trying to be not Marvel or not DC, depending on who you ask.
And Valiant is just reboots galore.
It's just the same 5 books.
Not reboot, relaunch galore, because everything's a miniseries, which would make collecting it even frustrating.
A fucking pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's Exo Man of War, fucking
number 3.
Number 3.
Which one?
Which one?
So here's a good way to compare this. Like, compared to Rebirth, I like to think of comic relaunches as watching cockroaches fight in a beer bottle, and Rebirth comes out on top. It's one cockroach beat the other.
Yeah. No, I feel like at least the Rebirth one shot handled it probably much better. And it was $2.99. It was much cheaper. It had a more justified price point. Like, it had more. Also,
the universe feels way smaller than it did in 2016.
Yeah, this one is just like throw everything out there. It's bigger.
Which is weird. Like, it's like doing more, but it feels like less.
Yeah, because a lot of it is still central to Earth. Like, they want to make it that it's now an infinite frontier, but, like, everything's on Earth. Except for, like, Green Lantern stuff. Like, that's it. Like, everything here was just on Earth.
And cosmic shit.
Yeah. But it's an infinite frontier, okay? The borders are boundless. Of course. But that's it.
Also, dumb question.
Yep.
I read Flash Forward, Death Metal and all the Death Metal one-shots.
Yeah.
How did Wally go back from Dr. Manhattan Mobius chair Wally back to normal, not Dr. Manhattan Wally?
Who knows? You're gonna have to ask Scott Snyder. Even then, he'll just make another fucking metal series to explain that.
What happened while Wally was turning back into normal?
Yeah, I'd assume it's when Wonder Woman just rebooted everything. That just Wally just lost his Dr. Manhattan powers.
Fine. Fine, I guess.
No, we have to have another separate series to explain it. It's like Disney Star Wars. We need expanded material to explain the main stuff.
It's like Halo 5.
Yes, exactly. Want to know how Wally got lost his Manhattan powers? Read this audio. Listen to this audio book. Watch this TV series. Read these comics. Read these books.
Watch this animated motion comic.
Listen to this audio series that actually has nothing to do with it.
Shut up. That's okay. That's just Halo 5. That's the joke.
I was talking about just the Hunt the Truth podcast thing.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's weird. So who do you think? Who do you think has the better foothold right now in the industry? Just while we're in the middle, because Marvel isn't relaunching, is it? No, it's not relaunching, or at least they haven't said. At least they haven't said they are. But between the big two, who do you think has the better foothold right now?
Honestly, while I don't think either of them are in good states, I would say Marvel, because Future State and Infinite Frontier is just a clear indicator that DC is just throwing anything at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like, I don't think they had really any plan for this. They're just like, guys, just go wild. Just do
it boggled
something.
my. I was reading a Perch tweet, and Perch fucking boggled my mind by saying that DC had a direction it was going in, and Marvel was just directionless. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, I think that's the only time I would actually disagree with Perch. for Infinite Frontier, clearly Future State had no direction.
Like you can say you don't like Heroes Reborn or whatever the fuck they're doing, or Absolute Carnage or King in Black, but at least Marvel feels like they have a direction. It's just not a good direction.
Yes, they just have adjacent.
It's honestly the stuff that's not connected that's the best stuff. Like ASM, Immortal Hulk, and the other and Guardians of the Galaxy are the best things coming out of Marvel right now because they're not related to the big event stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, I don't know, just I feel like DC is directionless. They're just trying anything at this point.
They're going up shit creek with a paddle.
Yeah. Well, Marvel still not as good. They're doing something. And then they just have other titles that are just outside on their own, that are holding out on their own. Like you said, ASM and Immortal Hulk.
No one gives a shit about Heroes Reborn.
No, we all know that's just going to be pointless. It's not.
I remember Nerd and I or Nerd posted in the in one of the servers we're in. She posted a picture of Sabra and she's like, "What's this?" And I forgot that it was Sabra, and I'm like, "Is that Israel's newest superhero, the Palestinian flower?"
Oh boy.
No comment.
No comment.
And then I posted a 9/11 meme.
Oh no. No.
But yeah, I think DC needs to get their shit together.
They really do.
Make their at the very least make your universe feel bigger. Like,
yeah, don't just be like, hey, it's an infinite frontier for Earth.
It's all on Earth.
Yeah.
Are we getting another Deathstroke Inc.?
I don't know.
It's just weird. I think it's funny / sad that like the best stuff that we're looking forward to is on the fucking double page spread of things to come.
Yeah. The stuff that they couldn't be bothered to like promote properly.
Fine, that's fine. Whatever. Far Sector's ending soon, so I'll have nothing to talk about once DC's collapses in on itself.
Yeah.
Once I get the hardcover, that's it. That's all the DC I'm buying. Assuming it does get a hardcover before DC goes out.
But, anyway, that is it for the stream. That's it. Final.
That's it, yeah.
We're done.
That's all.
And I'm going to be going back to doing actual proper reviews instead of this lazy thing. No, but it's been fun having these discussions.
It's been interesting.
Yes. So Future State wasn't particularly that good. Infinite Frontier wasn't perfect, but we at least
a C minus followed by a B. That's a good step up, but not like where you need to be.
It's a mess, which is just DC.